scholars. So this is like a general question. How can a regular Muslim know who to trust among so many online scholars? Whom to trust?
I get this question so many times. How would I know? It is a number of factors, unfortunately. And I tell people, don't trust me. Get out of my case. I don't want to see you. I don't want to know you. I don't need you. Alhamdulillah. But unfortunately, and this is a sad reality, I'm one of the most accessible shuyukh available. You just Google a question, you find me popping in. Even in animes. Naruto. She speaks about... So unfortunately, this is a blessing from Allah and a test from Allah, because I have responsibilities. I'm going to be held accountable for everything I speak. So it's not an easy thing. Oh, mashallah, I'm famous. No. How to know if a sheikh is reliable or not? By a number of factors. Number one, consistency. Sheikh that has peaks and valleys, mood swings.
Like an AKG heartbeats.
Yeah, but even worse. So today he is supporting jihad, and then all of a sudden he goes to, we're all fine, Christians and Jews are brothers, and then he goes to issues of Aqeedah, and no, this is haram, this is Aqeedah issues, and then he goes, all sects are in Jannah. We have a problem. Secondly, scholars that are well versed in Islam recommend him and say he's on the right Aqeedah, on the right manhaj. He speaks, alhamdulillah. Thirdly,
by the way, scholars, that not those who scholars specifically specific countries.
Real scholars, not selective scholars. There are scholars who say that, okay, you're with us, then you're fine. You're not fine. No, we're talking about fair scholars who talk about the Qur'an and the Sunnah and who have fairness. Not everyone is perfect. No one is perfect. So they have the ability to balance. Thirdly, consistency, in the sense that his fatwas all throughout the years are known to be close to the Qur'an and Sunnah. So you monitor a sheikh or a brother and look into his fatwas and scrutinize them. If you find that he has one mistake over 100, it's fine. But if he has 90 mistakes over 100, then whoops, that's a red flag you should stay away from. His associations, if he sits with people of deviancy, of people of wrong aqeedah, of people of corrupt thinking, and they think that, they're fine, and he praises them and say, they're good brothers, learn from them. And when you say, Akhi, this guy says so-and-so about Allah's names, about this, about that, say, this is negligible. Watering down such innovations is a no-no, among other things.
Another question, when scholars strongly disagree, how do we avoid confusion and stay united? When scholars strongly disagree, how do we avoid confusion and stay united?
We cannot stay united except on the Quran and the Sunnah and the right Aqeedah. I cannot fight side by side with someone who slanders Mother Aisha or curses Abu Bakr, Umar and Uthman. I cannot side by someone who says Allah is everywhere and I don't believe that Allah's attributes except 7 and this. Yes, he's a Muslim. He's deviant, but he's Muslim. But I cannot side with him in the sense that, we go on da'wah trip. You call your way, I call my way. How is it possible? Yes, you're a Muslim. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum assalam. We sit and dine, but when it comes to da'wah, when it comes into fooling people away from the manhaj of the Prophet ﷺ and the companions and the righteous and favored 3 generations, there's no unity possible.
Is there any other questions, brothers?
Yes.
Yes.
The question is, mashallah, you have very super bright mind. How to become like a bright mind, and then how to make it easy to take a decision?
Well, I wish you speak to my wife. If you think I have a bright mind, and I'm good in taking decisions, please try to convince her. Wallah ya akhi, this is it's not from me. It's a favor and blessing from Allah Azza wa Jal. And when Allah blesses you with something and you see Allah's ni'mah, you try to share it with people. I've been a teacher for the past almost 40 years. I taught English as a foreign language for 15, and I've been teaching in my masjid for almost 40 years, and I've been doing da'wah and so on. This gives you a lot of experience. It's like going to the gym. You cannot grow muscles by watching, you know, shows and exhibitions of people flexing their muscles. Oh, I like Arnold. Wow, he's nice. After 2 years of watching him, you're not going to grow a thing. Maybe in your butt, but sitting watching, but nothing much. You have to hit the gym. Likewise in da'wah, you have to hit the masjid, hit the places of people where you give da'wah and share one hadith, one ayah. Practice until perfect. Likewise in thinking. A lot of people are so lazy to think. And I know in my locality, in my family, when I tell people, think. Like when my wife comes, she says, where's my mobile? I said, where did you put it? I said, I don't know. I said, think. I said, no, I'm just going to call it. I said, don't. You have to work your mind. You have to think. When you go into a place, you have to investigate. Okay, where is this? Where is that? How many people are there? Who should I be careful? When I sit and give a khutbah, there is always a small Asim in front of me. So that every time I speak, Asim says, and I think ahead of talking. That's why I try my level best not to make mistakes, because with the grace of Allah, I double check before I speak. It comes with Allah's grace.
Eventually,
it comes with practice, but you have to practice. And Allah knows best. And make dua. Every time you make dua. And I do this on daily basis. That Allah prevent me from error. Oh Allah, make what I say solely sincere for you, and make me small in my eye, big in people's eyes, and make me great at your sight. Because the moment you think good of yourself, this is when you're doomed.
So the last question Brother asked regarding what is one of the people underestimate the very dangerous sin. So sin which is most people does and underestimate. What is that?
It's too generic. It depends. People's sins, the severity of the sins differ. Some people, I met practicing people. One of the brothers is really practicing, mashallah. And he says, Wallahi, the only thing I fear is music. I have so many memories of music and songs. And the moment I'm in a hotel and I hear This Is My Way, Sinatra, I get agitated and I don't control myself. The other practicing brother said, that's very lame, man. I don't know what's wrong with you. My biggest fears are movies. I'm so weak with movies. You look at them and say, duh, what's wrong with you? Normal people who say, my biggest fear are women. The other one say, my biggest fear is money. The third one would say, my biggest fear is authority. I want to be famous and a governor or a mayor or a president or whatever. Each one has his own fear, but shaitan knows exactly what triggers you. And he works on that. So your biggest fear is what you identify. And you preserve yourself and keep yourself away from that. And Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.
We're going to conclude. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve our Shaykh, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and bless your family. We're honored to have you in this gathering. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gather us to His Jannat al-Firdaus al-A'la.
Barakallahu feekum. Jazakumullah khair. Alaykum salam.